Hi guys, Liam here for Fightstore Media. To my left I have Cian Hogan. Cian is a former Irish champion and he's making his pro K1 debut on March 26th. Cian, first of all, thanks for coming down. How are you?
No problem, thanks very much.
You're fighting Eamon Deane on the 26th.
Yeah.
You've been quoted as saying in the past that you've been begging for this fight for 2 years. Why is this so important to you that you want to fight him?
Basically he used to fight at the weight I fight at, and then I had a bad year getting injured, so I went up a weight and he went down a weight, so the fight just never happened really. But he is good, he's a good K1 style and he's a nice chap, but he just puts up way too much stuff on Facebook saying like he's the next big thing and all. Like, he has the same Mickey Mouse belt I have, and it means nothing. He says he's not even the best in Derry, I don't think. I think Steve Owens is better than him.
Okay.
So I just want to test him. See
You
what he's
sound
like after that.
extremely confident that you can beat him.
Well, he's not going to run through me, and I'm not going to run through him. I think it's going to be a genuine war for 3 rounds, but I just don't think he's as good as he makes himself out to be.
If we take it back a bit and ask you how you first got into the fight game.
Basically, I was on Facebook and I saw an advertisement for a white collar thing that Keane was doing. So I went down to that and I said, like, I'm never going to do it again. One fight, might as well go for it. So I won the fight, and then I was asking King to have more fights, and I was like, just only amateur, never gone pro. He's like, yeah, grand. So then 2 fights later, he tells me I'm having a pro fight, and then I haven't looked back since really.
Why were you reluctant to go pro?
I was afraid of the shit on Shane, to be honest. Yeah, no, I hated that, but it's grand now, obviously.
You've obviously been to like Thailand and stuff now.
Yeah.
What did you learn there, and would you recommend for other fighters to travel over?
Yeah, no, like over in Thailand, they don't really care about your hands. There's a big the gym I was in, there's a big emphasis on elbows and kicks. But I think like for losing weight and everything, then like improving your technique, that's the place to go. But I think like over here in Keane's gym especially, it's more kind of like he has his own style. I think that's why Keane's so successful in his Thai boxing fights, because he has a completely different style. Like, it's more hands and using knees a lot, and like he has us doing crazy stuff, like doing around southpaw and stuff. So I just think it's completely different over there. That's why if you look at my fight in Thailand, I was fighting a real Thai style, and it doesn't suit me at all. I prefer back home where I'm moving around trying to pick my shots and stuff. But I would recommend it, going over to improve it.
How's training going at the minute?
Yeah, no, really good. Like, usually when I try to make weight, especially 74, I have to starve myself, and like I know nothing about nutrition. I used to do it the wrong way completely. But like Keane set me up with a few small things, and I'm eating just a load of vegetables. I'm full the whole time, getting 3 good meals, and then the weight's just falling off me.
How influential has Keane been? You've mentioned him a couple of times there for your career in particular.
Like, he's big now. Like, he has a really big name, but like back in the day, he was just a normal lad. And I was training for amateur fights, and I'd be texting him going, "Oh, can I train in the morning?" And it'd just be me and him, and like he shouldn't have to get up at 7 o'clock just to train a lad fighting for his first ever amateur fight. But yeah, no, I hate saying it, but I do look up to him in some ways. But just to boost his ego even more.
What's your favourite thing about being a fighter?
It's hard to explain. Probably when you win, like, you know yourself, it's literally the best feeling in the world. You can't put words into it, so I just do it for that really.
How do you celebrate a big win?
I get as fat as I can. Live on Domino's for a good 3 to 4 weeks. That's like, I'm now in the gym for that. Like,
really?
After fights, I just get completely out of shape. Like, I'm getting calls going, "Oh, you have a fight in 2 weeks." I was like, I literally can't make that weight.
As you get older, you're gonna have to stop that. It's gonna get like harder.
Oh, that's the thing. Like, ever since I got out of college and I started an office job, I think that was the worst bit. So now I'm not active in the day. Like, the weight just keeps piling on and on and on.
What are you studying in college?
Computer science.
Okay,
I finished now working in AIB now for a data analyst.
Was that hard, like combining the two, fighting in college?
Oh no, I thought it was grand. I would go running in the morning, then college, then train in the evening, and like I get good sleep and stuff. But now I have to get up, go gym at 6 in the morning, work 9 to 5, then go train, and I was knackered.
Yeah.
But it's good, like, getting a break from studying, going straight to training, get your mind off it.
Yeah.
Because I found like in 4th year for my Christmas exams, I took time off training completely, and the exams were like I wasn't doing as well. And then I was training for a fight for my last ever exams, and I did unbelievable in those exams. And I think training's got a lot to do with it, because it's just an avenue to go down after a while.
In all honesty, do you enjoy training?
Yeah, I love it. Like, I hate it when I'm hungry, but like down at Warriors, it's like we're all kind of, it's like a big family down there. Like, I know it sounds cheesy and stuff, but it's just hanging around with your friends and getting battered by Daryl pretty much.
Before a big fight, how do you deal with nerves?
I'm so used to it at this stage. I don't really.
It gets easier as you go on. The more fights, you get more comfortable.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm always really irritable until I start hitting pads, and once I hit pads, I'm ready to go. It's the build up and waiting around, and like
the worst bit.
Just sitting around. That's what I hate the most.
Do you have any other sports you're into apart from combat sports?
I have a background in rugby,
You used to play rugby?
No, I played that for 6 years for my school. And then, like, I always looked up to Colin Pendred. He has a rugby background as well. So that's how I kind of started watching his fights. And then eventually, I didn't really like MMA at the time. So I was like stand-up aspect, and that's why I went to Thai boxing.
So you mentioned rugby. Do you ever miss that team environment? Because now combat sports can be quite lonely.
Yeah.
Do you miss being part of a team?
Like, you think it's a lonely place, but like, I've never felt in more of a team as that I do now. Like, school, there's a lot of, like, rugby in general, like, people can make you look bad while fighting. It's literally just up to you in the ring or the cage or whatever.
You don't mind that responsibility?
No, I prefer that more than anything.
Okay. So, what sort of music do you listen to before a fight, when you're in the car, stuff like that?
Not really, just like R&B, rap music, Drake and stuff. Nothing that would like go screaming in my ears, like rock music or something.
Outrageous, like.
No. Something calm, something that has a nice melody to it or whatever.
If you could be any sports star for the day, who would it be?
Everyone probably says McGregor, but probably Paddy Hewlin. I look up to him the most to say, like, he's just so humble and everything. He probably has a stupid amount of money now and he just goes on like his normal day.
He's gone into coaching now and stuff, isn't he?
Yeah, that's what you gotta, I think it's another SBG gym in Tallaght.
Yeah.
So I'd say that'll do really well up there.
Would you ever be interested in going into coaching?
Not until I'm at least like 30 or whatever. I don't think I'd have to. Like, I want to keep competing for a good while. Hasn't really crossed my mind, but
it's still a long way to go for you.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have enough experience to do coach at the moment, do you? Like, it's grand sometimes when Keane's going to run and do the beginners class, but like nothing major.
So for people going to Cage Kings on 26, what can they expect from your performance if they've never seen you fight before?
I think it's going to be 3 rounds of low kicks and hands, and whoever has the most heart will win.
Alright, Cian, thanks very much for the interview.
Thank you very much.
Do you want to give a shout out to anyone? Go ahead.
Just thanks to my family, my girlfriend for putting up with me the last few weeks, my friends. Just doing nothing but going to the gym, so I literally have no time for anything else. And Cian and all the lads down in the gym.
Alright, well, best luck with your fight. Thanks
very much. Thanks for having me.